Is this second stream? Oh, okay, you put up part two?
Yeah.
Is that what we should be? Okay. You should definitely make a sponsor it.
Yeah.
Oops. Oopsie.
Oopsie doopsie.
Oopsie. Whoopsie doopsie.
We did a little fucky lucky.
Okay, there. I put a new one out there. Yeah, my Wi-Fi absolutely shit itself. My bad.
Oh, we're back?
I think so.
Yeah, looks like we are not back. Cool. Hopefully everyone who was in before can find their way back in.
I hope so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like...
Yeah, sorry about that. It's the worst I've seen my Wi-Fi flip out, actually.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm very sorry about that, guys.
So embarrassing. Making a fool out of us.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It was out of my control. I've never seen my fucking Wi-Fi flip out so bad.
No, sure, Lord, it was not your internet that exploded. It was, unfortunately, High Trace. The worst person to have their internet explode.
Yeah.
If it was me, all you would have been deprived of was the banter, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay. I can talk about some fun things.
Yeah, go on.
You ever modded Sonic 3?
Oh my god.
Sonic 3 Air?
I've not modded Sonic 3. I have played 3 Air, actually.
Yeah, it's gonna... I've been doing things recently. I've been, like, dipping into scripting a little bit.
Yeah. Ooh. Fancy.
By just, stealing other people's mods and modifying them. Not releasing them, though.
Shameful.
Just for your own purposes.
Oh, yeah. I should get, like, a dum-dum hat to put on myself for being a silly dum-dum and having situations that are out of my control happen.
But yeah, by doing that, I know a few things about how to make script mods for Sonic 3 Air.
Swag.
Swag. Man, I love the part of the ALTERFALL stream where Hydro just erased parts of the drawing that were underneath the horse iron for a long time.
Wow.
Well, hi again, hi Andy. Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry. My Wi-Fi had a fucking bro moment.
I like the part of the ALTERFALL stream where I talk about Sonic 3.
Yeah, I like that part too.
Yeah. The last thing I did, the most recent thing I did is I made it so that all the title cards for the levels, they're color coded per zone.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That's nice.
Last time you were streaming it. That's so fucking cool. Amelia, I've ever told you that you were a god. You're awesome. Hi, Nix. Welcome back.
That's a feature from Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit.
Wow.
Yeah.
You should play Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit.
It's real good.
Alright, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get that to look.
So wait, why were you making it look this way?
It's because I didn't want to draw a horse iron. And then...
Well, I know. Like, why are some parts laid over his hands?
It's just because that's the way he's holding it.
Okay, yeah, that looks better. I was like, my stream is behind. So you were talking about this, and like, yeah, it's all done. And it's like it's floating over his hands.
It's all done. All right, pack it up.
Pack it up, boys.
Pack it
We're
up,
done.
boys.
Okay. Just add the little.
Stream is over.
No, it's not. Don't tell lies on the
Dude,
internet.
Alchemized Ironkind must look sick.
Alchemized Ironkind probably goes hard.
He'll be able to get ones that can like actually like heat up or get cold or whatever, and he can do cool stuff.
He can brand people.
Yeah.
Yeah, one that's in a funny shape.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what if he gets one that's like fucking dick butt?
and he's like reverent on it not being dick butt, and the fact being like a very important historical symbol with a lot of deep meaning.
And the humans look at it and it's like it's totally just dick butt.
Invert that. I need to move.
One thing you guys have to learn about me, chat, is that I yawn all the time, at all hours of the day, whether I'm tired or not. So if you hear me yawning during the stream, it's not because I'm tired. It's just because I'm me. And that's the best we can hope to be.
Yeah. No, I need to actually accurately, like...
I was going to say that this does not look
silly.
properly sized on his boobs.
On his boobs, his big fat boobs. We all need to appreciate Equius's tits, okay? I'm gonna save the canvas, I think. ALTERFALL, Equius, and today is...
I'm yawning because I'm actually tired.
Okay.
When Amelia gets tired, it's usually the sign that the world is about to end. Sorry, guys.
Huh?
You heard me.
Huh?
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 Hello? Hello?
Fun fact about every ALTERFALL post, I'm lazy and I never, usually I just trace over the horns, but I'm especially lazy today. Just gonna straight nab this horn off of this drawing.
Horn theft.
And watch this. How? It's like magic.
Wow, I'd love to say it.
Shut up. Stop being snarky.
You gave me the Rose VTuber model and you say, don't be snarky.
You make...
Also, Glass House.
Like...
It's
like if you told me not to be silly.
Yeah, I guess it is.
You know what? How many people do we have back from the previous stream? 5. Oh dear, we are missing a lot of people. Oh, that's sad. I was going to say, to fill the air, you guys should ask more burning ALTERFALL questions, because I love answering them.
Yes.
Ask me questions about Sonic 3.
Yeah, Amelia will be super able to answer questions about Sonic the Hedgehog 3 for the Sega Genesis.
Like, if you have any non-ALTERFALL questions, direct them towards me. I mean, you can answer. You can send You can give me ALTERFALL questions too, but it'll be funny if you didn't.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Reggie, why would you do this to me?
That's Roxy's dog, Reggie.
No, that's me.
Don't tell lies on the internet.
But, dog.
Since I know it can be rough doing full pages from a fan adventure, what is your plan for ALTERFALL and showing its story? Well, gosh, I wish Roxy was here. Roxy is way better at talking.
I was thinking, like, recently we could do, like, a lot of Undertale AUs do, like, write-ups on Google Docs where they, like, summarize the story.
Yeah.
And, like, show important scenes. Write out important scenes.
Something of that nature would probably work pretty well. I would like to do a fan adventure at some point, but I am currently in college, and I still have about 1.5 years left of it. And so, like, I just do not have... Like, doing ALTERFALL right now is whatever free time I have is when it's happening. I get asked a lot if it's a fan adventure, if it's going to be. The only answer I can give is not right now. Maybe it's... And even, like, in the future, there would be a lot of planning and thinking that would go into that. And, like, it would probably take a while to become a thing.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. I'm answering the fan adventure question.
Yeah, no, I was still listening.
Oh, okay.
Dog is mildly quieted down.
It would probably end up
Sorry,
being...
Ashley, I think I need to grab you again. So, hold on.
There she goes. It might end up being a more truncated, like, story than Homestuck was, if that makes sense. Like, being told in a much shorter form, rather than an 8,000-page epic. Yeah, it like, until, like, that maybe happens, I think it's mostly going to be told with, like, art posts and, like, writing, probably, yeah. Because that's just kind of what we are capable of doing right now. I hope that answers your question. Amelia question, what are your thoughts about the in-between frames when Sonic and Co. are on the zip lines? Do you have them or not? Or have them on or not?
The in-between frames on the zip line. Can you clarify what you mean by that?
Yeah. I've definitely wanted to do more writing with these characters. I've wanted to write how Rose and John met in SAU. Because I think it was interesting. And it'd be very funny. As well as just a few other scenes. Yeah, there's a lot to plan out for stuff like that. Okay, let's do the gotcha one. Let's go.
Pixely in between frames. Oh, yeah, you talked about having smooth rotation on, which yeah, I do have smooth rotation on, mostly for support for mods that don't have the angle frames sprited. Because there's a lot of those. Have you thought about a lot about how the meteors fell differently? Is it just circumstance or a more complex event? Well, considering it's just one big time loop, it's like it can't really be affected by outside forces.
Yeah, Rose did the ectobiology, and you know, Jane, Jake, Dirk, and Roxy were just sent to different locations from how canon is. How big is my canvas? 5,000 by 5,000. You know I draw big. Yeah, there isn't anything really that complex that caused all these swaps to happen. It really is just, it really is just, you know, we just swapped the locations of which the alpha meteors landed. That's about it. And then just things sort of happened from there.
I draw small. Oh.
Right, sorry, back for reals.
Awesome, because you've been carrying this the conversation train.
Hey, you didn't say anything about me drawing small.
What am I supposed to say? That it's not size that matters or some shit? I don't know. I don't know what you want from me.
I was like, yeah, I heard a little bit of the early conversation. I think write-ups, none of you guys will know this, except for like Amelia, who has actually read them. I think Sonic Holograph, we do write-ups for that, where we just kind of talk about the game in a summary sense, because, you know, fanfic, speculative game design stuff. With ALTERFALL, I feel like the plan is just to kind of fill it out once we have concepts with things like comics and small fics. Just basically any way we can, really. Art pieces, just talking about it, answering questions. Yeah, I think it's going to be very mixed medium until the potential future in which we actually try and make something a bit more long form, whether that be just like adapting I don't know, like a flash into a comic, or like just a piece of the story into something long form, or doing a full fan adventure. Depends.
If somebody else wants to do the full fan venture for us.
I don't know if I trust other people to do it.
And that'd be out of our hands then, it'd be a bit.
I don't know. Free stuff.
Like, I mean, yeah, free stuff, but like, that gets messy, you know?
Yeah, I'm joking.
Tism. How does he fit all that hair inside that hood? I don't know. Ask Jade.
He takes lessons from the Dazzlings.
Shut.
Sorry, did you guys answer Abby's question in the chat, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, I was in here.
I answered both of Abby's questions. What do you mean give? What do you want me to give you? I don't understand. Adam, you need to be more specific.
The line art.
The line art?
Your line art ability. Your ability to create line art.
You'll never take me alive.
Fair enough.
Also, yeah, Karak, that seems accurate. There's just void inside the hood. The vast infinite space that exists within Kirby somehow.
So do you think his whole ponytail is just going into one of the two tails, or he's wearing twin tails under there?
We just discussed that there's an endless void inside of it.
Not yes, but which hole? Is it evenly split?
Never say that again.
Is it evenly split between two hoods, or is it all in one?
Oh, you meant the fan advent. Adam, you are also in college.
for a singular penny, though. That's a bargain. Would you like a British penny? That would be even more useless.
Can I give you a penny per second?
A penny per second?
Yeah, so that this fucker actually accepts payment. Yeah, that's right. I'm calling you out publicly, fucker. Never let your siblings go uncalled out, okay?
Anyways, you guys should ask me questions about Magalore now. My question topic is going to change every few minutes.
You're taking the British penny? Christ. Make sure that the aqueous hair vents. He will overheat and die if I don't. Shit. What to talk about? Shout out to whatever person on old Homestuck Tumblr came up with the idea of Grimdark John having white hair for some reason.
Yeah.
That left just an impression on my young brain back in the day.
Yeah, if you ever wondered, that's why Grimdark John's hair in ALTERFALL is the wrong colour. It's just based on the old fandom interpretation because it was very formative to someone's upbringing.
Shut up.
And to be fair, it was just a fandom misconception. Like, people just assumed that Grimdark turned your hair white until we actually saw someone with not white hair do it, and it was like, oh no, it doesn't change your hair colour.
Yeah.
But we already had years of Grimdark edits giving people white hair.
Yeah, I think there was not that I even followed it, but I know there was an Ask blog that used that design. A very edgy Ask blog, mind you.
I kind of get, like...
Here it is, I found it. This one is the one that I remember seeing a lot of images of. And I saw a lot of art of this design in particular.
Yeah, I kind of get, like, the white hair.
Oh my god.
Because contrast.
Yeah.
We are on the Google search for Grimdark John now.
Is Magalore a void player? Is he still wearing his god tier hoodie? Is that how he survived?
I'd have to think really hard about class batching Magalore to come up with the answer to that.
Magalore didn't survive. He just clawed his way out.
The other thing about the Grimdark, like, John hair is I ran up to them and was like, can I give them a funny hair streak? And Roxy said, well, we're already breaking canon by giving them the white hair anyway, so go off.
So. Yeah, that's the thing. When you ask for things and I say no, it leaves scars on you, and I can only leave so many.
Oh, shut up! I'm not fragile.
No, you just get attached to concepts extremely fast.
Shut up! Ugh. In front of our loving fans? What the fuck?
Yes. Domestic disputes.
Idril, I have something so important for you in your DMs.
Okay, I'm looking. I don't see anything yet. Yeah. Okay.
What is it?
Oh, Alex Kister posted another Mandela catalog video. You haven't seen.
Oh, okay. I have no idea what that means.
spooky
Yeah,
shit.
because Mandela Catalog is cringe.
How could you?
How could
I have no opinions on Mandela Catalog one way or the other.
I don't even go there. I just that was mean.
That was so mean.
It was mean-spirited, but in good faith.
Yeah.
Not but jest.
Fairly.
Because my friends like the Mandela Catalog, so it can't be bad.
Yeah.
Anyone here seen the Mario movie?
I like that Mario movie.
I have not seen it yet, but I have seen a million memes of Jack Black throwing peaches at people. I think Adam's going to kill you, Roxy.
Yeah. It wouldn't be the first time they've tried.
You never know when they're going to be successful, though, okay?
I never do, yeah. It's what keeps it exciting, I suppose.
Jesus Christ, are you flirting?
And that was a case study on kismicitude. Were you taking notes?
No.
Yeah, mental
Didn't think
notes.
so.
It took mental notes.
I'm hungry.
Go get some food, then.
I don't have any food.
I guess I'll starve then. Sorry.
Okay.
We really, you and me, Amelia, we've got to, like, stop saying, like, vaguely threatening things to each other, and, then just going, okay, and, like, laying down and taking it.
Sorry, I tabbed back into the stream, and I saw, like, the top of Equius's hood and not his mouth, and I thought it was, like, a big, screaming beast. With the buttons as eyes. His hairline looks like teeth.
He is a big screaming beast.
In a dress. I, like, giggled in devilish delight when I realized that like, a good amount of the boys were going to end up in dresses.
Yeah.
We do not believe in gendered god tiers in this house, because that's stupid.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about that one Sonic Adventure edit where it's Eggman going, "Better luck next time, femboy."
I think I, like, needlessly quote that one time that Eggman said, "Because I just told you, Fox Boy." Like, whenever people are like, how did you know that? Oh yeah, the other character that we didn't draw as a ghost in their god tier thing was Gamzee, because Gamzee has literally never been seen as a ghost ever in the entire history of everything. Because he comedically cannot die because he's a clown.
Yeah.
My impression of Eggman? Or Roxy's impression. Roxy is a good Eggman.
It was my Eggman. I have not been complimented on my Eggman before. That was just that was me trying it. Thank you. I have a prospective future ahead of me as an Eggman impersonator, which is helpful, I suppose. I have written him to some length. If that works. I do like that Eggman fellow. Also, sorry if anyone was hearing any alarms coming through my mic. I feel like I'm wrong with all the disturbances today. We were making all those jokes about normal pills, and now I'm getting told to take mine. So you know what that means?
I wear a mask with a smile.
It means we're cracking a cold one with the boys.
We're the boys!
It's peeing on me because it fit in my freezer.
Let's go!
Dr. Oopsie. That's what I need. I need a Dr. Oopsie can.
How is everyone feeling about the Requiem, the heights that got dropped? I am so terrified about the fact that we live in a world where, based on math and calculations, Dave could grow up to be 6'2". I'm not okay with him being that tall. I was like a vehement Dave is short person. And then Requiem was just like, nope, look at him. He towers over the others. I don't know what other people's thoughts are on that. Then also, the canon heights don't affect shit for ALTERFALL, because we just figured out our own height differences for fun.
Oh, do we have, like, actual measurements? I forgot.
Not actual measurements, just, like, relative to each other.
Right, yeah. Right, yeah, because the sprites are, like, height-ordered. Yeah, we got short stack Rose, long stick John/June, even longer stick Jade, and actual average human being Dave.
Yeah.
I like how Dave actually just looks like the least stylized in those sprites. Like, he just looks like a normal Hempstead character.
I like, actually, I think I made a small sketch to, like, get the heights down before Amelia did the thing. Yeah, this is my, like, sketch of their heights and their body proportions.
6'8" Gamzee, yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. Kanaya is absolutely, like, Kanaya and Rose's height difference is so funny.
Like, is it? I haven't seen them.
Rose, and remember, all of their, here, I have it. Wait, fuck, you're British. And also, regardless of that, you don't know heights. Okay, I'll say it for everyone else, though. Rose, when she was 13, was 4'10". Her and John are actually basically the same height, except John's like tenth of an inch taller.
You know he would hold on to that.
Yeah, definitely. And then Kanaya is 5'6".
At the same age. Good lord.
Yeah. Kanaya is so, like, we're talking comedically, like, okay, also, I think the shortest of the human kids was, Roxy at, shit, where is she listed? 4'8". Her and Nepa are the same height, actually.
She's older.
Yeah. I mean, everyone is assuming that just from how short the alphas were, that this is also, like, this is how tall they would be if they were 13.
Right.
And then someone did, like, the math, including, like, how tall they would be assigned male at birth or assigned female at birth, which is very useful. So cool. Very useful of them. And honestly, I looked at those, and I was just like, my god, fucking June and Roxy kissing passionately under the moonlight, but Roxy's on a goddamn step stool from how tall June would be at age 20. at peak height, June would be like 5'10". And like Roxy would be like, I don't know, like 5'3" or some shit. So I think that's funny. I think I'm mostly just really enjoying how much shorter Rose is in comparison to Kanaya. And as expected, Carcat was generally pretty short.
Hi.
Hey, welcome back. I did win the Jade being tall bet. She was the second tallest of the betas. Yeah, Equius is a full head above Aridin. Yeah, the Equius and Gamzee thing is like, if one of them is taller than the other, depending on if you count the horns or not. Because Gamzee is taller than everyone if you count his horns.
The benefits of being horny.
Oh my god, shut the actual fuck up right now. Christ. I'm glad that, based on math, that June would probably grow up to be taller than, like, how small she is in the height chart, because, like, I don't want to justify all those people that back in the day used to really, really draw out the height difference between Dave and June. I don't like the way this hood looks. I'm gonna redo that. I much prefer a world in which, like, they are pretty close in terms of height. I mean, obviously, I would have preferred a world in which Dave was shorter than June, but I don't. You know, we don't get what we want, except in my AU. It doesn't matter in my AU because June is a fucking lesbian in ALTERFALL. Yeah, that's right. Clip that, fuckers. Confirmation, also, she is gay. Also,
we're not changing the heights in ALTERFALL.
Yeah, no. I think I already said that. The heights are pretty much exactly what I want them to be. They have different genetics. It makes sense.
Also, something, infinite timelines. You can justify anything with that one. Well, if you want to be pedantic enough. Sorry, fuck. That's his hair, but when you panned over to his, like, outstretched fist, I thought that the little strand of hair going behind it was a really long, gnarly thumb.
Ew. Oh, gross. I see it. That's so bad. I'm trying to make him look vaguely uncomfortable with the fact that he's wearing a pretty dress.
How's he supposed to pull carts with this, or like lift heavy things, or tend to the horses? He's gonna trip.
Yeah. And then June just goes skill issue. L ratio plus who asked.
Well, that's what you get for being a dainty little damsel, and not a big, strong, rugged.
She's less of a Rapunzel and more of whoever the girl in Toby Fox's 74 was.
So, a manipulator.
No! Oh my god.
A toxic shape-shifting dragon.
Oh my god, shut up. Oh my god, no, that's not what I meant.
I know that's not what you meant, but that's
what you actually said. Stop putting words in my mouth. Because you're smarter than me.
But, like, if we're going to compare femininity between June and Equius, I don't think Equius knows how to sit without spreading his legs.
Oh my fucking god.
Like, June would probably sit with, like, hands folded on lap, potentially. Equius slumps. Equius falls into a chair, legs open. It's just what he does.
When are we gonna do the ALTERFALL post of, like, that big spread of, like, characters sitting on couch? And,
yeah.
Like, I believed in you, John.
I also think Equius would do the sitting on a backwards chair thing, but, like, no one would call him out on it because it just doesn't feel as weird as when Karkat tried to do it.
I feel like, what do I feel like? I was gonna say something about Jade, and I completely forgot.
Jade is tall.
Also, man spreads.
Jade is tall.
Yes. I think Jade sits upside down on couches because she's silly.
Yeah.
ALTERFALL Jade probably, like, stands when she can and, like, leans on things with her arms folded.
I feel like Canon June. I feel like earlier on the timeline definitely sits on the couch like a normal, polite human being. Post game, definitely in some sort of strange lying down position, ready to just sort of stay there for the next 12 hours.
But yeah, Jade Spreader definitely man spreads when she sits.
Carcat's sitting like curled up and trying to look as small and like unassuming as possible because of his like inherent paranoia, weak aura, Jade, man-spreading, strong aura.
There's also the fact that she's like 6 feet tall.
That too. Yeah.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
June Lalonde definitely sits on like the couch upside down though. Or like on like the armrest. She seems like an armrest sitter to me. And if I say it, that means it's real, I think. I think that's how that works, probably.
Hey, have you seen how tiny Rose is in ALTERFALL?
Rose is very small in ALTERFALL. Small and like I want to hold her in my like hand. With only the slightest temptation to just fucking squish her. Let's crank this bad boy size up a lot. Right there.
Yeah, approaching this question before we get there, what do you think Aqueous' character interaction image should be?
I honestly have no idea. I was hoping you guys would get ideas on it.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. She would literally float the entire sofa up to her instead of going down to the sofa. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Who should he be talking to? Who should he be having a chat with? I feel like this is like always like the really hard fucking question, or like one to figure out. At least for like the trolls after the patrons. The patrons are easy. I'm still super proud of High Shovel. I think High Shovel is probably peak ALTERFALL. Though it does have like the really nebulous Dave outfit that makes no sense because, like, if he has the black skirt, where's the coat? Equius and Vriska. Maybe we could do that. They don't live near each other in ALTERFALL because Vriska lives in the middle of fucking nowhere in ALTERFALL, but maybe they'd have something to talk about.
Aqueous would be ALTERFALL's MLP fan, since Dirk would be raised religiously on Sonic the Hedgehog.
I mean, hey, those are very close fandoms. Let's be honest here. You think, do you think Aqueous is obsessive or Pony Pals? I mean, whatever the alternative equivalent of Pony Pals is, probably. Like I said, I think Aqueous would love Applejack. He'd identify with her.
If you couldn't tell by the deafening Foley in my room. Hi, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. We're trying to figure out what to do for the interaction one.
For the interaction?
Yeah. Someone suggested him and Vriska talking.
Like the Paradox Space comic? That'd be cool.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, obviously not like the Paradox Space comic. That was about convincing him to make her robot arm. But like, that's just what I think of when I think of those two in the same room.
Yeah. I don't really have any ideas of like what they would be talking about, but it does seem an excuse to draw Vriska Miriam, my beloved. I'll take it.
I think it would be nice to do more of the trolls. You've got a lot of other humans.
Yeah. What can I say? I love my springly dinglies.
Though with the radio, we were using it to kind of draw a pair of characters that you don't really see next to each other very often.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, because they were neighbours in canon, weren't they?
Yes, they were. Which they aren't anymore, but again, it would still be cool.
Ember says that Aqueous would somehow have just the canon copy of Pony Pals that like Canon Dirk wrote all over.
So how would
somehow.
that? How? How? Bottom text. I mean, he is a void. He is a witch of void. Just saying.
Apologies. You guys can't hear my eating sounds, can you?
Only when you like clink a plate or whatever.
Okay.
I don't know what color the button.
Is that distracting enough for me to warrant a mute?
Nope. You said hold on. Jane's button on her hood is her tertiary color. It's white. So the tertiary color of this of void players. I think it's also kind of white color. Let me grab this void symbol. Which one of these is the fucking void symbol? Shit. Fellas, this right here is why you label your layers, okay? Do what I say, not what I do.
So true.
Contrary to popular belief, I am not smart.
Hey, so random thought about this Aqueous and Vriska interaction, right? So Vriska, obviously, her ancestor, as we've discussed in lore posts, is the Dolorosa, right?
Yes.
she, as such, rather than having, worship towards Mindfang and pirates and stuff, she wants to be a rainbow drinker. So rainbow drinkers obviously play off the fact that trolls have an opposite concept of night and day. Do you think Vriska walks around with an umbrella at night? I don't think rainbow drinkers are ever said to die in the moonlight, but like, I'm just imagining her like appearing in the dead of night.
She is a mage, and that could imply some sort of suffering from light. So
yeah.
Though I imagine she'd be overdramatic about this idea of the moon would hurt her poor skin.
Obviously, yeah. At this point, it would all be just pretend. But yeah. Like, I'm imagining her just kind of appearing behind him like, hey, farm boy, with like a fucking shadow cast over her from a parasol at night.
She comes to fucking drink blood from his goddamn livestock, and he's just chasing her around. Okay, now I do the funny magic thing where I bam, beautiful. Marceline style, yeah. Vriska's very Marceline, isn't she? Hold on, I think Andy is live blogging his reading to me. Hold on.
Oh, shout outs.
He's asking me why the Harlequins are important. Nobody tell him. Let him find out on his own that my baby girl's fucked up.
It's all leading up to the grand rise to narrative relevance of Gamzee.
The Grand Slam.
The Grand Slam.
That too.
I can't believe we
ate the whole thing. I think me and Amelia made a joke once about how, like, Rose is totally the kind of person to be like... Was it Rose?
I don't know if it's Rose unless you clarify what the thing was.
It was like the Jessica Grimdark joke from the 06 dub.
I don't know. The only character I think about with that scene is Kara.
Oh yeah. Actually, I think that was what we were talking about. I think I just misremembered. Though you could totally assign that. You could assign that to Canon Vriska talking to Tavros. Like on her quest bed, just like, make sure my name is something cool in the history books, like Jessica Grimdark or Vriska. Yes, Tavros, you passed. And I usually do the interaction ones in like a square. I think I actually really fucking like the idea of just, him having to chase her out of his fucking farm is a funny joke.
That sounds like the setup to like a old cartoon series.
Grabbing a picture of the Alternia album cover for some color reference. Yeah. They really look like they're about to tell me why Steven Universe is bad. Allergic to moonlight. Why is I've been done already a potion? Okay. I have not had water in like 2 hours. I should probably drink some. Okay, add a little water. I'm good now.
Alternia.
Alternia. What a fucking place that is. They got 2 moons?
Insane.
Lots of places have 2 moons.
What does that mean, Amelia? What does that mean?
It just means they have 2 moons. I just mean that like there are a lot of planets out there.
Bitch, what you crying so damn hard for?
There's planets out there, and a lot of them have more than 1 moon.
Like Mars.
I can't keep being mean to her. Just look at her. Just look at her. Okay. Okay, no, I have to stop myself from making this into the, like, we've come for your nectar image. Unless everyone in the chat it just tells me that I should absolutely do the game. We've come for your nectar.
It would be funny.
It would be really funny.
It would be funny.
Hold on. I'll get a reference image of it. You've come for your nectar. Get the fuck out of my house.
You have to draw the Vriska flies.
I'm incapable of finding the original "We have come for your nectar" image. I'm gonna have to have this one that has a weird caption on it. Yeah, do it. We have come for your nectar. Yeah, okay, it's happening.
Yes, of course I'll spray some nectar. Aqueous, you fat oaf. They're everywhere.
You've come for your livestock. Apparently, listening to Showtime, like the piano version of Showtime, apparently made Andy like tear up a little bit, and I think that's funny. We should make fun of him for it in a friendly way. Like, I say this, but I also would probably cry my fucking eyeballs out. He just DM'd me, June's kind of a little stupid.
No, brother.
A little?
I cried a little bit yesterday when I watched the season 1 finale of The Owl House on Disney Channel.
Wow.
Wow.
I didn't watch it on Disney Channel. I watched it on Disney Plus. It's a Disney Channel show. That's my point.
I love drawing ridiculous faces. I don't know, I like doing the thing where the mouths come off the head too.
Amelia, you are being shaken.
Ain't much. Vriska face down in the grass, Eccleus. Ain't much, but it's honest work. His glass is comedically breaking as he's yelling. I think, Adam, I think you are stressing. I think you are stressing Amelia out. I just want to talk. Oh, wait. Is that Andy?
Yeah.
Peach.
Peach.
I'm sorry, but me making fun of you is a quota I have to meet every day. But yeah, Amelia, you should talk to Adam about Owl House because he loves Owl House.
God, just risk of things. B13, vampire kin, bite wild livestock animals. Well, I guess they're not wild if they're livestock animals, but yeah. Just go to a fucking farm and start biting the animals.
Should have like a more smug, like looking up pose, I think.
My God, the speed at which you are assembling this Vriska. Woman like her.
No Vriska flies?
I think I don't know, I just wanted to draw Vriska.
No Vriska flies?
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, Vriska does not have the ability to transmogrify herself into a fly.
I'm sorry. Pull this back a bit so I can do the justice of insane parasol.
Alright, I got a question for you all. Which ALTERFALL characters buy Twitter Blue and why?
Tavros. I don't need to say why. Because I'm right.
Tavros buys it as a status symbol. He thinks it makes him, you know, genuinely look better, cooler, more respectable.
Vriska buys the internet chat marks from Tumblr to make fun of him. Hey, thanks Derek for jumping in just to back me up on making fun of Andy.
What's up, guy, Derek?
Oh yeah, we still need to talk to Derek.
Oh yeah. About completely unrelated things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not on the stream.
About completely non-ALTERFALL related thing. Like very completely like detached from Undertale?
I sure hope it's detached from Undertale.
Well, no, it's not detached from Undertale because the thing we're talking about technically is connected to Deltarune.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it's none of these people's business.
But it's not related to Deltarune. It just happens to be in a context that involves Deltarune.
Yes, my Grace is very expressive here. Alright, here's another character question. Which ALTERFALL character is the biggest SpongeBob fan?
Me.
Yes, but besides you.
Besides you.
Who's the second biggest SpongeBob fan?
I kind of want to say Dave. I don't know
I was
why.
going to say Fuchsia, but that's too easy.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like Dave is probably like I don't think Jade, like, at the very least would be loud about watching SpongeBob.
Down with your street cred.
Yeah.
You know, plenty of streets on Hellmotor Island.
Her imaginary street cred.
Her grass cred.
June has like maybe watched an episode of SpongeBob, maybe.
June's favourite SpongeBob character would be Nosferatu. She likes for the memes.
I feel like June would be too busy watching Wizards of Waverly Place for the 10th time.
I mean, the easy one would be Rose watches Gravity Falls.
Yeah, definitely. In that same vein, I guess, even though I haven't watched it, June watching Owl House, definitely. That show has witches and gay people in it, I think. From what I've gathered from my buddies.
This is modern day June with the Owl House, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot for her to relate to there, and being a woman who magics, probably. I don't know fucking like shit about the Owl House other than that there's a very there's a character that was like such an obvious, like, our friend Adam is going to love this guy.
Trauma Blonde.
Trauma Blonde.
Is that who's supposed to have crack glasses?
It's for comedic effect.
Oh, I see.
He's screaming so loud they're breaking.
I would probably suggest putting some kind of comic book sound effect, like near his head, to make that clear. When you color it, I mean.
Bye.
Bye, Nix.
Bye, Nix.
EP Nix.
Sleep well. Oh wait, no, her eyes are lined with jade colored. I forgot.
Damn. You drawing that mouth just made me think about the post about her biting June.
Oh, the one where with the I wonder what I taste like. This one. I think I'm a little too proud of this one, actually.
Yeah, you drew like fairly high detailed two characters making out. That's not easy to do.
It's really not. It is really not.
Also, especially because you don't draw that kind of thing normally.
I don't draw it, not because I don't want to, but because it's really hard. Dude, if I could, there would be so much art of Canon June and Canon Roxy making out on my Twitter. So much. People that like follow me on Twitter do not know like the depths of the amount of like art that I have of Trickster June and not Trickster Roxy on my computer. Because I haven't like posted most of it. Need to get Briska over here so I can look at how her hair did be built though. Okay.
Sorry, the streams went behind. I just saw you tap back to the Alternia album art for a second. Why is Carcat's stance like that?
I don't ask me. I didn't draw it. Oh, to know the artistic vision behind Carcat standing like he's in the drip image.
You know what actually is one of the funniest parts of like ALTERFALL character dynamics?
Mm-hmm.
The fact that Jade and Carcats is mostly unchanged, if not made friendlier, just based on our tastes. Like, I'm thinking back to the relationship chat.
Yeah. Where they're like...
Oh, gosh, sorry. You guys are great, but I have to comment on the dire reading comprehension that was going on that tweet.
What tweet?
Oh, dear. The relationship chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Jade, and like we got so many questions about like whether Rosemary was going to be a thing, and it's like, we have a chart on this post that says what their relationship dynamic is.
The comments were on the chart, not even on the main post. They were on the chart.
It's like it says right there. Did you not look at it before leaving your comment? But you know, that has to be said out loud, or if you guys have forgotten. Jade and Rose are
making out gently
red.
under the moonlight.
Yes. they are in the red quadrant. Kanaya has pale quadrant feelings for Rose that Rose has herself yet to kind of work through. And, you know, as of right now, we haven't worked out how those two are going to end up, but if they do, it would be as Moira's. And then over there, you've got the polycule in flaming text.
Yeah.
They were just really scared. They had to double check.
Who did?
No, that was Andy's comment on that.
Oh. Yeah.
Maybe in the ALTERFALL Dave Jade timeline we would have done Red Rosemary just out of convenience, but who knows? The underrated Rosemary non-flushed edition. Thank you. Yeah. Kanaya's, like, strong, natural urge to want to bundle up Rose and hold her close and keep her safe is on the paler end of things. Which, Rose has little experience with, so it would take time for her to kind of figure out, how she feels about quadrants. But actually, I was thinking about this today. I think she'd be pretty down with quadrants in the end. Like, I feel like she is somewhat. Also, but I think you missed a bit of Rosie's hair down the neck.
Oh. Oh yeah, I did. Thank you.
Yeah. I think like the way Rose would see it is like, well, these feelings exist, so clearly other creatures can feel them. Having words for them is good. It's just better. So I think she would be totally down to learn about quadrants in that respect. I would maybe even like use the terminology herself if she finds a need for it. I feel like that just makes sense in her head. She's like, oh wow, more words to use. Great.
I love words.
I should say it.
Rose.
Rose loves words. Yeah.
She loves words. Wow, I was just thinking as well about like the long paragraph she went on about like basically explaining why she has long hair at ALTERFALL, and I just realized. So did you make it canon that Rose cultivates her own girl stink?
Oh no, we're not going. We're not talking about this again. We're not talking about this again.
Yes.
No. No. No.
Just a tiny bit.
Nuh-uh. It's not happening.
Cultivates it.
If I could ban you.
Nah, Hydra, you're outvoted. That's my guy.
Is that the fucking game we're playing? Derek.
Among Us?
Derek, you have no fucking right to come into my stream and call me a little bitch. You ain't even you.
He did not say that.
It's our stream.
Fine, communism. Fucking play the song. But like, God, motherfucker. Hey, Derek, you ain't even start Act 5 yet. I don't want to see you talking.
Not the AAVE. That's just cringe.
I didn't mean to call you out on like not having finished reading the comic right as you said your class spec is. But it needed to be said.
Oh. A kindred spirit has been found.
Oh. Yeah,
wow,
I
Maids of Breath in the chat.
I assigned him Maid of Breath based on being his friend for years.
Wow.
So cool.
Why don't you prospect me? I say. already having one.
I think you're a rogue of time.
Whoa. That's cool. Never heard that one before.
Whoa. You're transgender? That's so cool.
That's so cool.
I feel like that's like Gamzee Megiddo talking to Jade. Whoa, you transgender? Cool.
It's so cool. Vriska's fucking horns. Okay, she just has like a pretty regular one on this side.
Do you think like a handshake between two made of breaths would be like a complex secret handshake maneuver, but then they hit like the finger wigglies and like they make a little cyclone between them?
That's cute. I like that.
How is the stream view on your live stream that is like a full 20 seconds behind updating faster than the actual stream chat? Oh, actually, you know what that was? It's because I was on top chat, not live chat, which means Derek's message was being filtered for lacking in quality.
You don't have to kill him.
I am not. Look, that's just what it says. Live chat is all messages are visible. Top chat is some messages, such as potential spam, may not be visible. I'm sorry, brother.
Damn, bro.
Middle of handshake, 15 dead, 60 injured. God damn. Actually, we were talking about God Tier powers recently. Well, like, I was, because I had a random brain blast. Usually when talking about Rose's God Tier, I tend to focus about the themes of, like, light in the sense of knowledge, truth, you know, revealing things, opposing void in that sense. But of course it also has a lot of stupid luck and fortune. And then I realized Rose being the maid of light means she could theoretically bestow good fortune. I had the mental image of like she figures out like a power where she gives someone like the a kiss for luck, but it actually just blesses you with fucking unholy fortune.
Jade's luck stat is about to be insane.
It wouldn't even have to necessarily be a romantic thing. You just a kiss on the forehead, like Garnet sharing future vision.
Ah.
How to put it in a language you understand. You speak rock.
Yeah.
It was like earlier, you were trying to explain dream selves and everything to Goku and like to Liam.
To Goku!
Yeah, I had to put everything in a lens of, okay, here's the Dragon Ball version of this. Like, you were, like, Prosper is Goku, Vegeta is Dust. And he was like, I get it.
Yeah, that whole time he was like, I see what you're saying. Did not see what I was saying.
Look. He's a little bit stupid, but we love him.
We do. People love him. People love Liam because he's stupid.
Exactly.
Air-Riz.
Oh yeah. He's speaking rock.
I do.
Obsidian knife.
I feel compelled to approach. Confident in my superior strength and endurance from all the rocks I carry around at all times. Are you happy? I said it.
Yeah.
Man, why does your umbrella look like a green screen?
Well, how else is she gonna, no, I got nothing.
Ma'am, why is your umbrella handle the exact color of your flesh?
Fuck, it is! What the shit?
I thought for a second this was about to be oh, sorry, I'm colorblind moment.
No,
You could have totally told me that, I believed you.
I mean, yeah, it totally was. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Super unintentional. Definitely.
Definitely my fault.
Yeah, definitely on you, my guy.
I look into like our server. Hey Liam, just wanted to let you know they're doing a Homestuck stream on YouTube and they just accidentally called you Goku.
Wow, that's cool.
Thank you, Power. Any of you all reading Chainsaw Man right now? Real quick. Bro, I miss Kobeni. No, actually, though. Chainsaw Man currently is peak. I love Asa. She sucks. / pause.
Wow, that's cool.
What do you think Equi's typing quirk is?
I like trained to like say that with the exact same like infliction.
It's a good question. We haven't done Equus' typing quirk yet, have we?
No, we've barely done any.
Yeah, we kind of make them up right when we need to.
Yeah. Well, his horns and his general sign shape look a lot like greater than and less than symbols.
Ooh. I mean, that kind of goes with his 100% vibe that he had originally, I guess. Mathematical.
Oh man, be kind of sad if he still had the whole like Lou but replaced with 100 thing, except every like 100 was preceded by like less than sign because he sees himself as less than 100.
Oh, don't do him like that.
Oh goodness, Reggie didn't like that either.
Reggie's on my side on that being too sad.
What?
Every time I mute and unmute, I instinctively go to like unmute the audio of the YouTube stream where I'm watching it. That is not how that works. That is not what is binding me to silence.
An Alternia cover.
Well, that brush didn't work the way I thought it would. Okay.
The way Carcat stands this picture is literally the most
Let me see if I can find any of those good vampire emotes that I like having her use. Let's see. He looks a little silly, but I love it.
I can't wait till the stream shows me. See, we could totally justify not having Equius's text here being obviously typing quirked, because this is one of those moments where trolls drop their typing quirk.
I think he should still probably have the, a prefix.
Oh shit, he does have a prefix, doesn't he? It's the bow and arrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Remind me what that looks like. Hold on.
His looks like this.
Hold on, show on the stream. It's going to take half a minute.
Be patient for the reveal.
Equius swear moment. I feel like he lives a life of hardship. He gets to have that one. He gets to swear. This is
put
definitely
an asterisk in it. Put an asterisk.
Put an asterisk in it.
Yeah.
It could be -- lowercase c for a branding iron.
Oh.
Like he's branding this text into the text box.
I think an uppercase C would sell it better.
Okay.
I think I like the -- C because it still somehow looks like a dick.
No, even ball though.
No
Poor
ball.
guy.
How sad. No balls. Okay, let me have those funny speech bubbles now. All right.
All right.
All right.
That feels like we got it.
That feels like the Equius.
Wow.
I was caught up in other stuff when you were doing most of the god tech. Can I give you a peek at him? Actually, wait. Oh. Yeah, I realized the folly of my actions. We'll get to see it for like half a minute. That's okay. But also set to smog at some point.
Alright, now it's time for the fun part, but then I mean the really annoying part where I gotta put them all into their own PNGs.
Yeah, I gotta format them.
I think maybe we should do the post itself after the stream, because we usually do it collaboratively.
Yeah, it usually takes some time to make sure we've got everything and the notes are all up to date and blah 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 blah. In the meantime, though, go on, guys. Give us your most burning Equius questions, so then maybe that way we can come up with some more cool stuff for him to put on the post.
This is your last chance.
This is your last chance. No, it's not. We always, listen to comments and stuff.
Ask me about
I don't have many questions. All I want to say is horse girl Equius moment. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I think my sister has been a horse girl in the past, but I don't talk to her enough to be intricately aware.
All right. It does appear that we have Equius.
He's real.
Yeah. Oh wait, why am I angry? Yippee!
Why are they angry? Sorry.
Wow. Okay. Ambi says, one thing about Equius and Tabor swapping that I feel like they're similarly not very self-aware. Are there any plans regarding how dynamics pair up, like when Kanaya and Equius talk? I definitely think Kanaya and Equius probably, yeah.
I mean, Kanaya isn't the same kind of character as Vriska in the sense that she kind of, needed someone like Tavros to be a little goblin. I feel like, their relationship took on that form because of Vriska more so than Tavros. And, well, yeah, it wouldn't have gone that way if Tavros wasn't a little bitch, to put it simply and greatly undersell him. But Kanaya, I feel like her interactions, because Kanaya is all about, trying whether people like it or not to improve their quality of life, because she has such little control over her home life that she feels the need to try and take that out on other people in a grossly constructive way, you know? Like, she's trying to help, but it doesn't go well.
I think Equius, like, maybe, like, he probably would be, like, one of the targets of Kanaya's coddling because of the way he thinks of himself.
Yes. Which would be kind of awkward because I feel like he would be kind of unwilling to take that from Kanaya as a higher blood herself.
Yeah.
So he probably gives her a fair share of headaches, because we know how Equius can get in canon about his beliefs. Even in the face of horrific consequences, he still struggles to even stand against Gamzee just because of his blood.
Air. Yeah, I feel like Kanaya probably just gets into everyone's business at some point or another.
Yeah. We've alluded to her, like, still having quite the connection to Karkat, by her probably being one of the first to sniff out his mutation and feeling the need to, meddle because of that.
It's completely built off of her being a princess face of just not giving anyone room to grow on their own.
Yeah.
ALTERFALL Kanaya is like a mom friend, but in a bad way.
Yeah! That's how you explain it.
Okay.
So thank you, Andy. I too am a Kanaya enjoyer.
I think it's hard to not be a Kanaya enjoyer.
There's a difference between the Kanaya enjoyers and the Kanaya enjoyers with a capital K and a capital E.
Like her quirk.
Like your quirk. I know, something we haven't brought up by now is, his sign being referred to as the Skydiver having, like, nothing to do with him, but me, like, calling him that to, like, remain cool and aloof about it, I guess. We did joke about how he would totally be the kind of guy who would, like, jump from a high height and then get his horn stuck in the ground on several occasions.
Comically, like those little dealies that, like, stop doors, the door stops, spring things,
yeah.
flick them and they go...
Yeah.
That noise. He makes that if you were to, like, give him a little shove while he's stuck in the ground.
Yeah, and Kanaya thinks it's... Or not Kanaya. Vriska thinks it's hilarious.
Yes. I like this weird one-sided rivalry that we have slowly been cooking up between these two, of just Vriska bothering him because he's
an normal. Easy target.
He's normal and he doesn't react, which naturally makes him all the more enticing in that regard of just like, whoa, what's the line? How many animals do I have to bite?
Wile E. Coyote, motherfucker.
Exactly. Like I said, it was like an old cartoon setup. Like Equius working the hard, honest work on the farm, and Vriska just coming to be a nuisance.
Vriska holding both of June's hands in hers and just going, let's go put a pipe bomb in Equius's mailbox.
Then they skip merrily off into the wildflowers while Equius is just like, I feel something dire approaching. In the distance, a mushroom cloud in the shape of a skull.
I love that. She's the annoying little sister. Yeah. There's a disturbance in my mailbox. I am going to the mail to collect my taxes for this month. I hope nothing.
He's 13.
Do you think the Lucis pays the taxes?
I mean, you'd hope, but I mean, no. Surely they don't even have taxes. It's a society of children and teenagers.
You think that the Condis wouldn't take the opportunity to take worthless amounts of money from small children?
Yes,
and you think
she
that
is not able to collect it anyway.
Okay, but it's like it's the spirit of the Condis definitely being the kind of woman to go, it's like taking candy from a baby, and that's fine by me.
Okay, yeah, she would take candy from babies, but like, she has no reasonable way to obtain her own candy. And God, there's probably some swap that you could have to lead to this horrible version of Alternia that has been spoken into existence. Yeah, but it's not us. I do not think Fuchsia Fuchsia wouldn't want to go through the trouble of like processing taxes on their end, to even if they did want the monetary gain.
I don't think they had the brain power for that.
No,
like the picture of Fuchsia we have.
I may be slow.
Their eyes are a little far apart.
Also, Roxy, do you want your little guy?
My little guy? What?
Yeah, your little plush toy. Do you want him before any like?
Oh, because of the... Go on then.
No, just for fun. There you go.
There's no context related from this stream, but yeah.
There you go.
I don't even remember the original context at this point.
I don't remember either, but it's funny.
Empress Mindfang with D-taxes, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. And she'd be like, it's for the good of everyone or something. Just Sylph of Light things.
Good lord.
Good lord.
The yawns. They sneak upon me.
Yawns. Alright. I think I can move us over here. Because the shit is done. We are wrapping up.
Wrapping up like it's fucking Christmas. In this
oh
bitch.
Shit, let's be Santa.
I'm doing a big stretch.
I can hear it.
The involuntary sounds of exertion.
Amelia, did you forget to set PNGtuber to like sharp image quality?
Huh?
Oh yeah, you're a little fuzzy.
No, it's at sharp.
Oh, well, I'm just stupid then.
Okay, yeah, then that's just our eyes. Well then.
Well then.
Do you want to do any sort? Do you have any parting words?
Thanks to everyone who decided to show up. I really enjoyed,
You do suck at this.
And thanks to anyone who didn't join the stream, but, watches the VOD later anyway.
Yeah, really unfortunate that the internet issues caused it to be split in half, because I feel like we did have a lot of people who didn't rejoin after the
yeah,
cuts, but
I
the fact that you'll show up to the
apologize.
initial part of it is like, that's enough, and plenty of people can watch the VOD later. We may have been a bit awkward this first time. I know, Hydra and Amelia, you don't really have much experience being in a stream saying I have minimal myself, but, you know, it's been a few times.
Yeah. I've never done this.
I've never done this, and they usually need me to be the top piece anyway.
Yeah,
because
I am not very good with words, so hence why most of the things that are written out that you will see out of ALTERFALL are usually Roxy's the one who's written them down, because I'm very terrible.
I am the TISM interpretator.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be interpreter, but interpretator, like, yeah.
That feels more Homestuck. And it's also funny because we're all autistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's everything.
Do you have anything to say, Amelia?
I don't know. I hope the Hydra is the only person who makes ALTERFALL allegations are beaten.
I really do too. I don't want. People like refer to me sometimes as being the ALTERFALL guy, and I'm like, no, I just draw it. As a multi-person.
Technically, Amelia made it.
Technically, Amelia spurred its existence by making
I did
a
not
joke.
make it. I spurred its existence.
Yeah. I was brought on the night after.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are getting onto a tangent. I think that should be everything.
Yep.
Yep.
In which case, we will be. I suppose the next stream will be drawing Tavros, talking mad shit.
Probably.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, we should go to Let's Play a Let's Play channel.
Next time, I'm going to reveal all the swaps.
No, don't do that.
We have until then to kill her.
Alright, hopefully I'll...
Alright, let's do it. Let's kill Amelia live on stream.
Okay, right.
I was joking. For my lawyers, I was joking.
Alright. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.